Economics. I'm joined in studio here by Osita, who is the Managing Director of Footprint to Africa. So thank you for joining us here.
Thank you, please.
Could you give us in a few sentences what Footprint to Africa is all about?
Footprint to Africa is a business and financial news at faith, and it also focuses on bridging investment opportunities in Africa. So it encourages intra-African trade.
All right. And now you have two segments which you're launching in Africa, which is in 10 minutes and Market Square Africa.
Yes.
What is it that you're aiming to do through these segments?
We noticed in the last 18 months that over 85% of our followers on Footprint to Africa platform come from mobile devices. And you see the trend in the world now that everyone is going mobile. So we incorporated Africa in 10 minutes as a TV segment of Footprint to Africa. So when you go on the Footprint to Africa platform, instead of reading the news, you can just tap on Footprint to Africa, Africa in 10 minutes, and then get all that has happened around Africa, business-wise, in 10 minutes. So that's why it's called Africa in 10 minutes. But the Market Square Africa takes you away from the media. The Market Square Africa is designed primarily to support SMEs in Africa. So it is a hub, a platform where SMEs come, form joint ventures, partnerships, create synergies, and grow.
And what economies are you looking at, and who is your target?
Oh, it's open to all SME business owners, no matter what your business is. You see, we also noticed, having traveled around Africa in the last 2 years, promoting Footprint to Africa, that the core problem of African SME business owners is finance, access to finance. You see, not that the finance is not available. The finance is out there. There are wonderful finance firms out there, you know, supporting African startups or SMEs. But the problem is the structure of African SME businesses. Majority of these SME businesses are family-owned. And because they are family-owned, so they find it difficult to access finance. So we created the Market Square Africa as a platform where you can come, bring your business, I bring my business, we form collaboration. So let us say, for instance, that we are in Kenya now, and then you have a farmland. Okay, you have a 10 hectare of farmland in Kenya, and you want to do cassava. You want to have a cassava processing plant, okay? But the farmland is all that you have. So you go on the Market Square Africa, and you say, I am Maya, right? I am Maya, and I have got a 10 hectares of land, and I'm looking for the right farmer or the right agricultural company in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Uganda, in Japan, in China, because the platform allows you to streamline your search. So such people who have appetite for Africa, who have appetite for Kenya, go on that website, get that information, connect you form partnership, and you grow your business.
Oh, what are the outcomes, the impact that really have stood out for you as a company?
I can tell you what. We developed this platform last year, started it as a test program on the 23rd of January. And within the first 21 days, we had over 250 companies coming on the Market Square Africa, posting their businesses, looking for opportunities for partnership, joint ventures. And we looked at it and we said, okay, hold on a second, okay? So we can take this further, you know, because at that point it was at a developmental stage. So we can take this further, and we approached some stakeholders, you know, talked to a lot of people, and we saw the viability and the support this platform will give to African business SMEs. So we launched it proper on the 30th of April in Nigeria. And on that launch, I was very surprised that the Minister for Industry, Trade and Investment in Nigeria stood up to say, listen, this is the future of African business. Mm-hmm. Okay? Then, 6 days after, you know what happened? Manufacturers Association of Israel registered on the platform. Today, we are discussing with the Small and Medium Enterprise Agency Development in Nigeria to partner with them to support the SME base through the Market Square Africa. So we are taking the message beyond West Africa. We are bringing the message to East Africa. We are launching on the 1st of September at the Haitian, after which we enter the South African market.
And how is Market Square designed to help SMEs reduce their dependency on loans?
Fantastic. You are a shoemaker in Nairobi, and you want to go to the next state. Okay, you need agents, you need distributors, right? You figure out that you have a market for your product in Kampala, in Rwanda, right? So you don't need to go to the bank to say, oh, hello, hold on, I need a loan. I need to open a branch in Uganda. I need to go. No. You go on the Market Square Africa, you post that business. Someone who is in Kampala already, who is in that industry, contacts you. So he becomes your agent. He becomes your distributor. Someone outside Nairobi contacts you, becomes your agent, becomes your distributor. I contact you from Nigeria. I become your agent. I become your distributor. You don't have to come to Nigeria. You don't have to advertise in Nigeria. I don't have to come to Kenya. We meet on the Market Square Africa. So I don't need loan anymore. And guess what? This is going to help Africa grow. I tell you, because I do not need money to start this business beyond where I have started. So I don't need to go to the bank. And that man in Nigeria who is representing you, you are not paying his rent. You don't pay his workers. You don't pay his electricity bill. He pays those bills through selling those shoes that you make in Nairobi. So he's not going to call you one morning and say, oh, I'm sick, I'm not going to open office today. Because if he doesn't open office to sell those shoes, he's never going to get money. So yours will be concentrate in your area. You are an SME-based company in Africa. Concentrate in your area. Seek collaboration. Don't look for finance.
All right, thank you so much for that. Thank you for sharing. I love that idea, just talking about how technology has really played a role in,
yes,
in being able to move us forward. So thank you for joining us. That was Osita, who is the Managing Director of Footprint to Africa. That brings us to the end of our show today. Thank you for joining us. You can join us once again tomorrow. Do stay tuned for Sports Up next.